piece of fiction by Degenerosity.
I thought I was done with this series. I thought as soon as I made my vid on it some time ago, I would be moving forward with my life. Get my degree, start a broken family, move towards a positive direction. Then come to modern day, I've achieved neither of those goals.
Damn.
World War III is about to start, and the worst...
Yeah. Oh, jeez. That was a jump scare. I was gonna ask, do y'all think World War III is really gonna happen? But, I guess I gotta say this real quick. Sorry for the facts that there's back-to-back videos on pretty much the same mangaka, Reggie, or however you pronounce his first name, Miyajima. I'm just gonna say that. And there is gonna be another one that I've been meaning to react to for a year now, so I don't remember anything about the video. It's a Cide de Champ video. So yeah, it's gonna be this, and then one more Jesus, I can't speak today. It's gonna be this, and then one more video to have anything to do with Rent a Girlfriend or the Shionji family children, or however you pronounce that name. And that's it for now, so don't worry.
Story I've ever read.
Also, Sister Leveling Season 2 and Season 3 will be coming out between today and tomorrow, and hopefully Season 4 will also be out tomorrow.
How it became even worse. A while back, I made a video on the Rent a Girlfriend manga, saying my piece on why I think it's the biggest piece of doodle I've ever had the misfortune of witnessing. And if you're blessed enough to not experience this series or watch my video on it, let me give you a quick synopsis. Rent a Girlfriend is about a man named Kazuya who rents a girlfriend, her name is Chizuru, after his ex broke up with him. Then he starts going around telling people that it's his real girlfriend. Then shenanigans go down. He also got this other rent-a-girlfriend that's obsessed with him, and they're dating cause she's blackmailing him, threatening to expose his fake relationship with Chizuru to all of his friends and family. That's basically the story. He also in love with Chizuru the entire time, so it's like a journey of a will they, won't they get together at the end. It's a fairly simple story that the author somehow stretched out into...
No, this is my problem with romance anime. Romance anime can have the most simple plot, but authors will stretch the, manga for so long. Like, for example, and this is... I hate using this as an example because I love Marin Kitagawa, but I have to use it. My Just a Darling. The manga should have been ended a long time ago, but it just recently ended. Just recently ended. And it was it could have ended so long ago, but the series just felt so stretched out later on. And again, I love Marin Kitagawa. She's Call Me a Gooner. She's one of the most good-looking female anime characters. But then it's how long do you have to stretch out a romance anime or manga to get your point across? It's simple. Boy meets 10 out of 10 girl. Boy and 10 out of 10 girl talk for a long time. Boy and girl start dating. 3 very simple things that could happen in 12 episodes. Simple 12-episode anime or few chapter manga.
Damn 400 chapters! Last time
I did not know there was 400. I did not know there was 400 chapters of Rent a Girlfriend. That's insane.
Talked about this manga, I was complaining on how there was no progress in the story and character development was
has there been any more progress in Rent a Girlfriend?
Non-existent, especially with the main character. This dude is a certified goof. Imagine a man that Cash App's IG models his paycheck just to get a heart on his DM and left on scene. And he still does it again when the next direct deposit hit. That's the type of lame we're dealing with. I'm not trying to repeat all the same complaints I did on my last video, but since the 200 chapters I read then, the chapters have almost doubled, and the same thing is still going on.
A 2-pack of ass.
Almost nothing happened since then, except the 2 major recent events that the story has been leading up to since the start. Those are the events I wanted to talk about today. So here's the update. On chapter 316, Kazuya officially asked Chizuru out on a real date.
Like a real date or a rental date?
That he don't gotta rent her for.
Oh, okay.
And she says yes. This is some ground.
Okay, that's actually impressive. Okay, I gotta give it to Kazuya there. He might have been down bad for spending so much on Chizuru, but I mean, he asked her out. She actually said yes.
Breaking progress.
Yeah.
We 300 plus chapters into a romance, we got our first date. And for the next 70 plus chapters, it's all about this first date. That's over a year in real time.
Wait, 70 chapters purely just about getting ready for the date? That should only be like 10 chapters max. Like 5 chapters of Kazuya getting mentally prepared and getting dressed for the date, and Chizuru getting dressed for the date for like fan service reasons and because Miyajima's down bad for Chizuru. That's 10 chapters. Okay, why why?
Spent on this one event. About a 30 chapter arc of Kazuya planning out and getting him prepared for the date, then another 30 chapters of the date itself. Now, I didn't read all these chapters. My brain can only mentally handle so many lobotomies. I only read the chapters of the actual date, which is 29 chapters so far of me recording. I read these chapters and was instantly reminded why I hate this traitor. Why is Kazuya still dating Ruka? There is no reason for them still being a thing. The only reason why he was forced into the relationship because she was threatening to expose.
Yeah. Like, so if they are only dating because she blackmailed him to expose that Chizuru and him aren't actually dating, Chizuru and Kazuya are on an actual date. At this point, if the date goes well, more probably they're gonna go on a second date. If they go on a second date, they're officially dating. In other words, no reason to have Ruka as your girlfriend anymore if you and Chizuru are actually dating.
But now in the story, everybody already knows about their rental situation and nobody really.
Oh, that's even worse. Everybody already knows that Chizuru's a rental girlfriend. And is he about to say nobody cares? Because if nobody cares, then you can break up with her. Go get Chizuru.
So why is he still dealing with this? He don't even like her like that. She just in the way of everything. Anyways, during the chapters of the date, they're exactly how I expected them to look. Kazuya in his inner thoughts, gawking over how good Chizuru looks for multiple pages, him acting mad awkward in conversation. Bro, we're still doing this 380 chapters in.
Hey, lock in.
Who is finding this entertaining? Who are the day one fans that are still eating this up? Your brain gotta be fried by now. Cause I felt miserable to come back and read the same trash that I dropped 3 years ago for the same problems it has to this day.
Wait, 3 years? No, 3?
Some things never change, and it's unbelievable that the author has somehow stretched this date into 30 chapters and it's still technically ongoing. How do you do it? This not even the worst part yet, because I haven't gotten to the main thing that had everyone talking online about it. It's how I even found out this manga is still going on. In the latest chapter, Chizuru and the goon go have a talk at the end of the bridge. And there she tells him that she might like him too. Bro, this could be an endgame moment for the...
That should usually be where the romance anime... That should be where Rent-A-Girlfriend ends. That should be where... If the manga could, like, if Miyajima wasn't so dumb mad for Chizuru, this should be where the manga ends. Chizuru says she might like Kazuya. Kazuya can admit that he has a crush on her. They can date.
Entire series. Right. Only for her to say, not right now.
I'm sorry, what? But I still can't put it on you. I told you.
Which is other words for no. Bro, I use that excuse all the time. Maybe later. Nigga, that mean never.
Oh, is this like a rejection type thing? Because the way he's making it sound, she basically said, as much as I enjoy spending time with you and as much as I like to this date, I don't like you.
Bro, this is like if Luffy found the One Piece and the One Piece turned out to be the friends we made along the way.
Oh, God.
This bullshit! And I'm not mad because she said no. That man is a gooner and likes to sit in Adam 22 chairs at the motels. It's not like anyone owes anybody a relationship either. Like what Kazuya feels towards Chizuru at this point doesn't even feel like love. It feels like an obsession. Like this dude has been fiending over her since the start of the story. Willing to do anything for her and to stay by her side. Even when it's at his own detriment and he's at risk of ruining all the relationships he has around him. And you might be saying, oh, he's just doing this because he's a nice guy, he's a good guy. We all know what he wants. So no, I'm not mad that Chizuru said no. The reason I'm mad is because this whole series is one big waste of time. Almost 400 chapters of...
Yeah, the minute I heard that Miyajima was starting to develop a crush on Chizuru, I was like, yep. There's no reason for me to even think about reading the manga. There's no reason for me to try and buy the manga and start reading it. There's no reason for me to start watching the anime. The minute I heard that he has a crush on Chizuru, I was just like, yeah, this about to be longer than One Piece.
Being down bad and lollygagging, and then there's gonna be 300 more chapters of the same thing until another confession happens, and maybe they'll get together on that one. Probably not. And you know what's worse? It's been reported that this dude has spent a...
Wait, hang on. Kazuya has spent... I'm sorry, huh? 250 grand. Now, I want you guys to genuinely sit there and think about that. Most people don't even have this much money like that. Some people can't even blow this much money on a rental girlfriend.
Whopping equivalent of 250,000 US dollars on her. Now, I don't know how...
I would, actually, speaking of, that's money I would dream of having. That's money that I can only think of having in my dreams with how much money that is to me.
Who this is, but doing my own research, I'ma start believing shit. And if this is true, bro, end it all. Okay, some dude on Reddit did the math and Kazuya had only spent a few bands of his own money on her, but that's still a lot. He could have brought this 2004 Ford Mustang I found on Facebook Marketplace for that amount of money he spent on her, only to get no buns. And those are the chapters so far. Bro, I don't know what it is with this author stretching out this story into infinity. Maybe he loves the characters and stories so much that he doesn't want to let them go. I don't know. He can make other series with other characters he can grow to love, and he's already...
He did. Banri is still the most bad in the Ant manga.
Done this. He made a new series while working on Rent-A-Girlfriend not too long ago. It's titled The Shinji Family Children, a completely new romance manga by him. Let me read you a summary of it so you know what it's about. The story follows Arata Shinji,
I like the art style of this anime.
Eldest son of the Shinji family, who lives with his 5 sisters and a younger brother. Arata has always been tossed around by the whims of his sisters, and yet that does not stop him from viewing them as his precious family member.
That was until their dad blew the news that they are all adopted.
The hell does that mean? However, everything is changed when their father reveals that the siblings are not related by blood. And Arata now needs to deal with this newfound situation. Bro, are you good? You know, when I first started reading this, I was actually a little bit excited and hopeful that the confession would mean something. Because at this point, this is just abysmal. There are rumors that are saying it's ended. It has not ended yet. The author has made no announcements of when the series will end. So as far as we know, this could just be the first half. There's also more rumors saying that he's not ending the series because he's in love with Chizuru. And even though I don't really understand the things he says on Twitter, I really hope this is not the case. Bro has a wife and...
Oh, I hate to tell you this, D-Gen, but those rumors are pretty true. He is like head over heels for Chizuru, bro. He's down bad for Chizuru. He's quite literally Kazuya in real life. I wouldn't be surprised if he downloaded a rental girlfriend app and found a girl just like Chizuru, just to have that.
Kids, I'm actually at a loss for words.
Wait, he has a wife and kids? No, you're telling me this guy has a wife and kids, but he's also getting this down bad over Chizuru
right now. What more can I say on this that hasn't already been said? I'm not gonna lie, this has been a pretty bad week for me. The Pacers lost. It's 1,000,000 degrees outside. Yep. My car got towed. Damn. And I had to read 30 more chapters of this bullshit just for this video. I wanna die. I'm never reading it again. Not even if another confession happens, bro. Just no more. Just no more. I'm never letting my morbid curiosity take the best of me. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to say. And in conclusion, I'd rather be reading One Piece.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean?